I'm not very knowledgeable on sports, but there's a big ass sports story that's popping off right now. And I wanted to lean into your expertise on this.
Okay.
I suspect you know what I'm talking about.
It was the Chauncey thing you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You know that's my favorite basketball player? Isn't that crazy?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
For his crimes?
I kind of like his crimes are kind of swaggy a little bit. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't gambling on the games. I think he was like, what was he doing? Like cheating at poker events?
I don't even know exactly what took place, and I don't trust the FBI at all, and I especially don't trust it nowadays. So yeah, when Kash Patel came out, I was like, oh, they're innocent.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's so
There they go again.
The thing I don't like about it is like we've heard about Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, right? And like obviously they're black men, and if they're guilty, whatever. But they keep saying mafia, and there's not one picture of a person from a mafia in the news. It's just I just keep saying Terry Rozier. Why is this,
bro? And the worst part about it is like his defense is no, I'm that ass. Like I'm actually that bad at basketball. Like I wasn't throwing.
no, court is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, Your Honor, I suck. Like actually, I'm not very good at basketball. That's his defense.
The sports gambling world is getting crazy now. Crazy. Especially all these NBA players.
Yeah.
NBA, NFL betting on games and stuff like that.
Oh, you know what's going to be fun? You know how they call expert witnesses in court? There's going to be an NBA coach that's just called as an expert witness for Terry Rozier. Just be like, is this a basketball player right here?
How good would you say he was?
It's going to be tough.
I would say I've never seen a guy turn the ball over like this.
When you're on Jake Tapper, it's over. You know what I mean? Like when CNN is talking about it, it's just so done. This is so cooked.
Is Jake Tapper just like always? I feel like I always see him with gray hair, like nothing else.
Yeah.
That's not his hair.
This is all part of two different major federal investigations dubbed Operation Nothing But Bet and Operation Royal Flush. The accusations in the indictments are rather shocking.
Names, bro. Do you remember the NBA YoungBoy one? It was like never free again or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's disrespectful.
Mafia.
They definitely outsourced to that.
You think there's still real life mafia people out there still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think
I guess it doesn't. I think when I think mafia, I'm just thinking movie. I'm thinking suit
You're
and
thinking
tie.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's racist.
Is it?
yeah.
That's racist against Italians, bro.
I feel like mafia sounds cool though.
No, I feel like there's definitely still a lot of mafia. Bro, what do you think half of the mattress stores are owned and operated by? There's so many businesses that you're like, what? Why are you laughing?
what are they doing? And
I feel like they use it as a front, like to clean the money.
I've never seen anybody in there.
Is it the mafia or is it just organized
That's what
crime?
I mean. Yeah,
That is true.
but that's the same thing.
But what makes it mafia? Oh, what makes it mafia?
It's like some.
Is it just them being Italian?
It has to be heritage. Like it has to be passed down.
I think mafia just is organized crime across the board is called mafia, but I think it's just like most commonly referred to Italian mafia is that's what it is. Like Italian organized crime is called mafia.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a more established, like, yo, we a mafia now. Like after being a gang for like 5 years, everybody's like, hey, we haven't been to jail in 5 years. Let's go mafia, man.
Exactly. That's how you level up. Cosa Nostra.
But like you said, you don't ever see the people that are tied to what mafia. Like they just said tied to mafia.
Yeah, like where, like
what?
Give us a couple.
Mafia.
You think they're mad? They're like, come on, bro, name us. We didn't do all this for to not get recognized here. This up. Sportsbooks caught Terry the first day, but the NBA let him keep playing.
That's what Terry was in the news.
The NBA at some point is going to have to explain why Terry Rozier was allowed to keep playing. And
because he's so good. Like he has to keep playing. He's legendary.
I want to point something out.
They're like, we have parlays.
The sports books caught the irregular betting on Terry Rozier the day it happened, the morning it happened, when all of a sudden there was hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in on Terry Rozier unders for a relatively meaningless game in November. In March.
They let him go on. So, because who wants the main person to be Terry Rozier? Like if you're in the FBI office, you know they want the clicks. So they're probably like, who is Terry going to lead us to? Yeah, they wanted it to be LeBron so bad.
You saw what Gilbert Arenas posted?
What?
You know when Gilbert got caught doing all this stuff too?
Yeah.
No, not even the poker ring thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So they let him out like the same day or the next day, and he started joking that he's an informant. Look at his Twitter page. Go to Gilbert Arenas.
No.
Yeah.
So he like had like the lunch bag.
It said informant lunch on it, I think. Chauncey Billups.
Does anyone have that? Chauncey Billups poker scheme details involving Chauncey Billups backed by multiple mafia crime families. Multiple families, not one pitcher. Crazy. Yeah.
Altered card machines, hitting cameras, and
Gilbert Arenas got that informant lunch specials this morning. That's funny. Bro snitched on the mafia and is basically telling them what you finna do about it. So wait, this happened recently?
Yeah, the Gilbert stuff happened
I
like
said a couple months ago.
Yeah. But he was out the same day. They were saying that he was hosting like a illegal poker or gambling ring. But he said he was just hosting it at his house.
Yeah, but like, what's the like? This stuff is not. I don't even understand why this is illegal.
Because they're putting on the events and then inviting pro poker players to play and then cheating the pro poker players. There's like a guy on Reddit that talks about how like only the pros are losing at those events and like all the regular people who don't even look like they know how to play Texas Hold'em are winning. And it's like,
I feel like casinos just don't like when people are making money elsewhere.
Yeah, I think that's like the main, like
because
the main
they do the
incident.
same thing.
Yeah.
The main incident is that, I mean, it's fraud. I get it. It's like you're throwing a fraudulent game, but like hidden cameras and poker chip trays, special sunglasses, contact lenses that read pre-marked cards, X-ray tables they can read face on. They went all out.
Yeah.
It seems. If you're trying to, why are you trying to clean like professional poker players like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
this looks more like he had an agenda. Like he had a vendetta against the pro poker players. So I'm gonna you guys up.
It's just a random name too. Like Chauncey Bill's a legend, but still, it's just like Chauncey Bill. Their head coach is not going to be there the next game because of gambling.
Shame on the pro poker players for not getting this caught earlier, though. No way Chauncey's beating me if I'm a pro poker player. I'm not going back home saying I got beat by Chauncey Billups in poker.
That's like the most suspicious way to do it. These are the glasses Chauncey Billups and David Jones would use in the poker games. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
No way. What if you were just like, yo, let me see those glasses real quick?
That's crazy.
Oh, those are some
And they
cool.
said it was like tens of millions of dollars. Like,
yeah, what happens when you're like, those are really cool glasses. Can I just try them on? And you're like, no, no.
Get the away from me.
Yeah, that's
they were
like
getting off. How much is Chauncey Bill making a year as a coach?
It don't matter, man. Money is money, man. Stay out that man's pockets.
dude. I like this kind of crime though. Like it's like
It's real. I like the thought that's put into
it's
it.
cool. It's not like because nowadays everything is just like crypto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is just like, oh, I have a new coin. I'm gonna pump coin, and then everyone's like, oh my God, I'm gonna put $1 billion into this, and they're like, what happened? This is cool. This requires effort. Human contact is old school. It's like the lure heist.
Yeah.
You know, I respect that.
Because the people you're scamming to are in your presence.
Yeah.
So it's like if you get caught there, Chauncey would have to stand on business there.
It's kind of It's kind of like
what are you gonna do? He's gonna beat your ass. Like you can't.
I don't think Money Fist would have been flying there saying mafia.
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's the thing. It's like, what if some of these people found out like, oh man, Chauncey cheated me, and then he also gets like a visit from the mafia. Like, don't say nothing.
That's
what are you
true.
gonna do?
That's true. You
That's what-
can't.
maybe that's why the mafia was involved, just for the muscle.
Yeah. I mean, they probably get like a pay. They get a percentage of the earnings, I assume, right? To like offer protection and to like set this stuff up to begin with. Because I don't think Chauncey Billups was like sitting there like, how do I find ways to scam people like this?
Chauncey does look Irish there too. I don't know why. He just looks very Irish.
He looks very concerned. He's like, damn.
Like, man, that has to be nerve-wracking. I know like a rapper rapped about knowing the feds were going to get him, and they didn't get him until like 3 months later. So he already knew that he was under investigation, and they were just gathering more information. Even if he tried to stop, there
At
was
that
nothing
point,
he could do.
you're just rapping about it. And you're like,
Yeah.
I feel like you would want to escape, no? Like,
I feel like it's too. If the feds on their way, that mean they know, huh?
yeah.
That'd be crazy if you got caught in one.
For the feds,
I snitch.
What is this? Oh, in a 2023 podcast episode, poker player Matt Berkey told a story about how he heard playing poker with Chauncey Billups.
yeah, that's
or
from
people.
Reddit. Yeah,
And he knew he was scamming and stealing money from an illegal gambling ring.
God, kids are so manipulated.
Man, to touch on Benny real quick, like this, like his attitude at the game, he was always just like so semi-happy, semi-grumpy, and like, man, I would have never thought we were being cheated by this man this whole time. Like if he didn't just like completely smash the game.
Played the shit reg to a T.
Right.
Yeah, like the absolute perfect shit reg. Man, interesting.
Yeah.
this guy
Seems
talks about it
bad,
better
okay?
though, right here.
It is.
There are a lot of stories about it. There's one that cropped up. This must have been like 5 years ago, 2019-ish, I think.
Damn, he was doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable. Let him cook, dude. Let him keep going.
There was this game. It started in LA and then it came to Vegas for a few days, and it was all built around Chauncey Billups. And I had heard about the game, and the person who told me about it was like, "Look, I know the game runners. I'm telling you 100% this game
at the
is
Porter Billups
on the
charity
up and
poker
up."
tournament tonight."
And I was like, "Well, I know a lot of the people that
they didn't scam at the charity tournament."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're throwing the events. That's why the crime is so big. They're actually getting the people out there. It's not like they're walking into a regular poker thing and cheating at that. They're the ones that's hosting it too.
That's crazy that they would.
How do you determine like how much you win and how much you lose when you're like cheating the whole time? Like obviously you can't just win every time.
That's what's wrong with some people. Some people do win every time and wonder how they got caught.
But like, what doesn't make sense to me is like, if you're Chauncey Billups, you're famous enough. You're not like super famous, but you're famous enough, right? Why go to professional poker players when you can do it with like, I don't know, like rich ass tech CEOs?
Yeah.
They're not going to know any better. They're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I got cleaned up by Chauncey Billups. But like a professional poker player is going to be like, this is not normal at all. Like the fact that you keep pulling these cards or the fact that you know exactly what my cards are, that doesn't make any sense. Whereas, just get Silicon Valley guys. They don't know any better. They're excited to be around a famous guy.
Yeah.
Like, why did he go for the worst possible person?
I think the poker players might want to be around a famous guy too, though.
I know, but they are at least like technically knowledgeable about the game enough that they could figure it out. They could figure out that there's something is wrong. Like these guys
are involved, and I'm telling you 100% that it is not on the up and up.
Yeah.
And we kind of went back and forth, and I agreed that like I just wasn't going to go play it, but I had some friends who went and played it both in LA and in Vegas, and it obviously like was for sure confirmed to be cheated. Like people who clearly didn't even understand the rules of No Limit Hold'em are just like jamming hundreds of big blinds in with like a gutty and then just drilling it. Only the pros are losing. Like,
How is it?
Okay, yeah. If it's only the pros that are losing, it's like,
that's what
how did you be able to do this that long?
Bro, that's what I mean. It's like the dumbest group of people to do this to, as opposed to so many better targets. I don't know. I don't know if you're like this as well, but like whenever I see a crime like that, I'm like, how could I have done this differently? Like, how could I have, how could I have tried to like perfect this? And I think the number one issue here was you went with pros. You had pros in there instead of just being like, oh, no pros, because this is like a fun game for people who are not very knowledgeable about poker, like that sort of thing, but with like a ton of money.
But it's probably the confidence thing too, though. Like going in like, oh, I can take this dude that has a lot of money that doesn't know how to play poker money. So I think that's
I just don't like how consistent they are. Like if a pro player is gonna have something to say about you, at least make the stories like a year apart. So if you get caught twice, then the two guys that know are like years apart with their knowledge.
Oh, it was an Israeli mafia.
That's what they were saying. Yeah.
Oh, so they're innocent. That's fine. Yeah, they'll get away with it. It's all good. Yeah, there was a dude who was like a pedophile that got caught in Las Vegas, and he was like, guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm Israeli, and they literally let him go, and he flew back to Israel, and then he didn't show up to his court date. This literally just happened. This happened like a couple months ago. Tom Alexandrovich, he was like a cybersecurity guy for Benjamin Netanyahu. It's crazy. How are you going to be the head of Israel cybersecurity and get caught by the FBI on a pedophile sting?
Nah, that's so crazy.
It's terrible. No security at all. Anyway, Gilbert was involved with the Israeli mafia. Chauncey was Italian. Oh, that's why he got out of jail one day.
Wait, what was it? Oh, Chauncey's Italian.
Yeah, that's what it is. Italians have no motion.
So you think for all these federal like things that kind of happen, is it always Kash Patel? Like when it's a federal case? Because I feel like I've always seen his name kind of come up during this political type of stuff.
Yeah.
No, I think he liked to be on camera. He was like a
Yeah.
camera guy. He was a podcaster.
Okay.
So I think he likes to. I mean, this is a high profile case, so it kind of makes sense that the director of the FBI would come out and speak about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's celebrities involved, but he does that way more frequentally than I think former
I've been
directors
seeing him
do.
A lot. I don't even know like who the other ones were.
He never lets like the regional heads of any agency come out and speak. He's always there like talking about Valhalla. In all seriousness, I think Kash Patel's gonna the NBA betting case up spectacular, hilarious ways no one can even conceive of yet. I agree. He talks too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
that's
as
what I
like
think.
the lead investigator, like as the head of the investigative agency, there are certain things you can't do to like bias prosecution, and a good defense team will cook you for that. And he constantly does that.
He has merch.
Yeah. I
Oh, dude,
So if we say he has a merch.
bro, you want to see his merch? It's so ass.
I just don't think he's smart, because sometimes when Trump says something that's wrong, he'll say it even if it disagrees with Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Still. Like he's not even good enough to take something out of his speech that somebody else just said.
Yeah, bro, it's so ass. Look, this is his merch. This is some of his merch.
Oh, he has Trump stuff. I mean,
Trumpomania.
Hulk Hogan.
He also his claim to fame is that he wrote a book, a child's book about Donald Trump.
Oh, so he's like been a fan of
Boy
Trump.
Yeah.
That boy got 3 dickheads on one shirt.
They did lure in Rich Wales and made $7 million over 6 years. Okay, that's not worth it. If you're Chauncey Billups, it's not worth it. Your lifetime career earnings are probably $100 million. $7 million over the course of 6 years.
What
is
if
not
he's?
worth
But you gotta give him a little grace though. What if he is approached? Like, what if they live in Portland and they're like, "You're the guy that we're gonna pick."
Like what? You think they like threatened him?
I think maybe he did it once or twice.
You
maybe
are a
once again-
Chauncey Billups dick
Yeah,
rider.
man.
God damn.
Billups.
God damn. It's a gambling addiction. It could be, I guess.
Somebody said it's for the thrill. That's crazy to be that addicted to something. I don't think I'm that addicted to anything.
I mean, other NBA legends have had some issues with that as well. I'm not gonna name any names.
Yeah. Hey,
You know.
it's been tough for him in this social media era.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It would've been
Don't
tough.
do that. Don't do that.
It would have been tough.
Who are you talking about?
No one. I'm not.
Don't
talking
do
about-
that.
I'm not. Who do you think I'm talking about?
You
I know
what
who
he's
you're talking about.
Who do you think I'm talking about? You
Don't
say
talk
it.
about
Don't
it.
say it. Don't
You
say it.
say
But
He just had a recent interview, didn't he?
Who is the person that you're talking about?
Did he just make a free throw?
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who
Is
you're
that a black
referencing.
truck out there?
I don't know who you're talking about. There's a lot of people naming names in the chat, but I don't agree
Nah,
with
man.
anything or can not confirm or deny.
I wonder if the black truck has his logo on there, like when they pull up. Oh shit!
So they popped 2 separate crime families doing 2 separate gambling rings that were doing the same thing.
It was a publicity stunt.
basically, I think with Gilbert's, it was like his thing was that he was just hosting. He was using. They were renting his house to do that. He had nothing to do with the actual games. And
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure. Yeah,
No, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a publicity stunt. They probably had this information where they could have did it a long time ago. It's like, oh, let's do both of them on this
Yeah,
day.
they were like, the FBI's looking real bad recently. Let's pull the trigger on this.
You been hooping lately?
I've been hooping, yeah. I've been doing more indoor stuff though, because like I'm just too old, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just outdoors is so punishing on my knees.
Yeah, that long ass court. that
Yeah.
you play on.
Yeah. So it's just like you gotta.
Oh,
It's
boy, I'm
bouncy.
for real now.
Yeah. Let's see some of these other details because I don't know exactly what took place.
NBA
here.
players faking injuries, underperforming in games on purpose, even giving insider tips about other players such as Lakers star LeBron James. Then there is the separate case, rigged poker games, where officials say
Chill out,
high-tech
man.
cheating
calm down.
technology,
This is
including
white supremacy
special
is alive
contact
and well. You
lenses
see
and
this?
X-ray devices that could see through face-down cards. That technology was used to steal millions from victims. So far,
Bro, I'm not kidding when I say this. Maybe it's f***ed up of me, but the more sophisticated a crime gets,
Yeah.
the lesser your sentence should be. I think they should be like, this was pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
It was pretty smart.
Respect.
I mean, people robbed us the museum, the Louvre,
Yeah, the Louvre.
Louvre with a ladder and
Yeah.
just smashed glass.
Yeah. That one, well, that's just cool. I think they should
thought
let
that
you.
was pretty cool too.
Yeah, I think they should let you do that.
Yeah, I feel like it should be like a competition. Like, how can we secure this?
Yeah.
And if you break and you get it,
Yeah.
60 days, let you try again.
What do you think they do with? Because they stole a crown, right?
Yeah.
What do you think they do with that crown that they stole? Because I heard people
there's-
melting it down and
there's
stuff like that.
There's 2 ways to go about it. So either they take the gems off and then like they smelt everything and then I think they cut the gems, or if it's like a super high profile item ahead of time, they usually have like a buyer ahead of time.
That's why I would have thought already.
Like
Oh.
a high profile buyer that's like, I want this.
But when you blend,
That's the bigger problem is you have people that want these artifacts in their possession and they have all this money.
Yeah.
That's
So when they
greed
melt
right
Yeah,
there.
it's like $100 million. It's $102 million, which in the grand scheme of things, I was thinking about it. I'm like, that's like XQC got that money from
Yeah.
Kick for his crypto gambling casino deal that he got. That was $102 million. It's only $2 million more.
So when you melt it though, are you like making it the crown after it gets to the destination, or is it just like
No.
you get the melted gold of a?
No. They just sell it. They just pick it up for parts. They just sell it for parts at that point.
But dude,
Is it 100? Is it 100 million in gold, or just it's worth?
No.
That's
is it because of what it was though? Right?
Yeah,
If
it's
you know, like,
$102 million, I think, for what it is, right?
Got
Not
it.
like the.
Got it.
That'd be crazy if the media was doing the job of the jewel thieves of being like, this is what it would be if you melted it down.
like,
and it's like, I'd be like, okay.
So they definitely get less if they
bad.
melt it down.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
Yeah.
But they should sell it as what it was. Like, yo, this used to be an artifact.
Yeah.
It's a one-of-one.
It's a one-of-one.
There's nothing else.
But imagine finding a buyer. They have to have a buyer already.
Yeah.
You can't just do that and then start, hey, I got this jewel you want to buy.
Yeah.
Like if somebody sold me a notebook and it used to be like Mona Lisa and they cut out like a piece of a notebook and it was a cover to the notebook, I'd pay a little bit more for that.
You think?
$15.
Yeah. They did steal the Mona Lisa before.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, and they couldn't sell it. They couldn't fence it, so they caught the guy, and I think it was in the trunk of his car. Or something.
What year was this? Was it like?
It was a long time ago.
It was like when the Mona Lisa was.
Who
new,
are the
huh?
type of buyers for these type of things, though?
Like sheiks.
Yeah.
In 1911 is when they stole the Mona Lisa.
They literally have a show about this, about people stealing, trying to steal art and sell it.
Yeah,
What's that
sick.
show called?
It's the coolest. It's the coolest type of crime.
Because the movies make it cool, though. Like you always
Yeah.
see like the heist, the museum heist and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I just think like I don't know that and like bank robberies. I have a soft spot for.
Yeah.
Somebody said it. White collar.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
your
it's
chat-
that's the peak of white collar, like jewelry theft.
Your chat's good. You're eventually going to get the answer if you ask a question. If I ask a question, I'm not getting that.
From your audience.
No. I got to go look it up myself.
No, they yell at us.
34 people have been arrested, including Portland Trailblazers head coach and Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, as well as former NBA coach and player Damon Jones.
Damn,
I didn't even know they arrested Damon Jones.
Yeah,
too.
I just found out. That's gotta be so.
That's a connection to LeBron. That's who they said had the insider information because I think he betted on a game that he knew LeBron was going to be out because of an ankle injury. And he was on his team, so he used insider information. But obviously, LeBron's not involved. Duh.
Yeah.
We don't play that shit about the
13
king.
members and
No.
associates from three
Absolutely
different
not.
New York mafia families. Yes, I'm talking about that mafia, the Gambino and Genovese crime families, among others, also arrested. CNN's Bryn
Oh, so
Gingras
Lydia
has
time.
more on the arrests and the shocking allegations that are making the NBA season's opening week rather unprecedented.
Your winning streak has ended.
A takedown of an alleged gambling criminal enterprise linking
You know,
four
he had
New
that
York City
dialed in the
mafia.
chamber. He had that locked and ready to go. He tried to do that
Yeah.
line in front of the
He said in the mirror
in front of
a
the
couple
sink
times.
mirror, like yeah.
No, he literally got that from his grandsons.
Yeah.
Hey, grandsons.
Yeah.
Got a big speech coming up. What's something young I could say?
6'7".
6 to 7 million.
I would actually respect them more if they like just troll. Like, yeah, we did it, 6'7". Like, but they get up here and try to. This is real. He actually thought that was a bar.
Families
did.
and NBA stars.
Welcoming Chauncey to the Hall of Fame.
Portland Trailblazers head coach and Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat star Terry Rozier, and Cleveland Cavaliers alum Damon Jones, among more than 30 people arrested for their alleged involvement in one of two elaborate schemes involving illegal betting on NBA games or rigged poker games.
Let's not, mince words. This is the insider trading saga for the NBA.
One document
sneeze.
describing Rozier and Jones
He just
sending
looks-
insider
He
tips
just
on
always looks untrustworthy. He just looks like he's constantly holding in a fart, like or just farted, and he's worried. He's worried that people are gonna know he did it. You know, it's just I can't trust him. Cash
players
is on the
and
case.
teams,
A locker's
such as
best
whether
friend
a
in
player,
high school.
including Rozier himself, was going to be sidelined or sick, placing bets to favor their odds and maximize profits, and then allegedly laundering their winnings, totaling millions of dollars.
They placed wagers on unders on players to score less, rebound less, assist less, using information that was not yet public. In some instances, players altered their performance or took themselves out of games to make sure that those bets paid out.
In a second scheme, Billups and Jones allegedly
like she
teaming
didn't
up
really
with
like
members of La
the
Cosa.
basketball.
I'm telling you, that's crazy that like Terry's only line of defense is I'm ass.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Your Honor,
Alter
I'm
the
just
play.
ass. What do you do?
That's
What do
gonna
you do?
That's gonna be a fun trial. I hope it's like public.
It was FBI, so it was federal. So I think federal cases. Do they film federal cases in New York? I don't know. No, they don't.
Nostra
I'm
crime
ass.
families in underground poker games.
The scheme targeted victims known as, quote, fish, who were often lured to participate in these rigged games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes who were known as, quote, face cards. What the victims, the fish, didn't know is that everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam.
They allegedly also used high-tech equipment to rig play, like this X-ray machine, which authorities read cards that were face down on the table. Also used hidden cameras and altered shuffling machines, which
Read the cards in the deck, predict which player at the table had the best poker hand, and relay that information to an off-site operator.
And then authorities say some defendants would resort to old-school mafia tactics to collect their earnings, such as robbery and extortion.
Oh.
I'm going to wait outside poker games and pistol whip 5 winners a week. One
That's
text
just-
message read
Wait,
in court.
that's just theft. Like what? What do you mean?
I guess that's where the mafia came in. Huh?
Yeah.
Documents.
That's the easiest way to never have anybody show up to your games too. Like I don't understand.
But they don't want them at the games. Those are guys that are winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Beating the shit
How
out
do you
the
win
winners.
in spite of them cheating? You got to be so good.
Yeah, that's why they beat his ass.
That's crazy.
And Jake, you said it, news of these arrests really just stunning the NBA in the week of its own openers. Rozier, actually playing against the Magic last night, sitting out on the sidelines, though, was arrested this morning in Orlando. His attorney says that he fully plans to fight these charges. And Billups, he coached his team, the Trailblazers, last night and was arrested in Portland this morning. Both men are going to be coming back here to New York to face these federal charges. In the meantime, the NBA says that both men are on immediate leave from their teams while they review these indictments. Jake.
All right, Brent Gingras, thanks so much. So let's bring in for more
That'd be so
discussion
dope if
former
they just
federal
let Terry Rozier
prosecutor
play.
Barrett Berger, who was
Chauncey
prosecuted
coach.
organized
No,
crime.
Chauncey
Barrett
coach is
Berger,
boring,
who
but
was
Terry Rozier
prosecuted
playing
organized
with the
crime and
allegations
racketeering
because
cases
he's
in the
hooping.
Eastern.
No shots.
Yeah.
He's doing it again.
Any turnover, they're like, got him.
He misses the game winner. Everybody just stops and stares. Nah, bro.
District of New York, as well as USA Today sports columnist Christine Brennan. Barrett, the charges for the more than 30 involved in this illegal sports betting scheme range from wire fraud to money laundering, extortion, and robbery to illegal gambling. How do you anticipate prosecutors are going to handle these two separate yet overlapping operations?
I don't understand why it's overlapping. I guess they were cooking the games with the mafia too on the bookie
Are
side.
they saying it overlapping because Rozier was caught before? They were questioning him before?
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like they just went, a bunch of NBA guys are doing crimes. Let's just all pack it up together. Because like some people were involved in both schemes. Okay.
Got it.
That would make sense. And I would think they were connected because NBA is like, I feel like they have a brotherhood. So,
Yeah.
So you would think they would link other people, and it has to be some type of crossover. This can't be it. Like Chauncey Billups and
same
Terry
mob.
Rozier.
Got
You think it's bigger than this?
I think that those two have the worst lawyers, and the people that have the good lawyers don't have their name in it yet. But I feel like there's going to be, they can't be the most popular people in it. I don't
I think that's why
believe
they got them though first because
Billups is also giving tips on. Billups also gave tips on betting on games. Billups also giving tips about players' availability.
Also, he's involved in both. Yeah, that's crazy.
The documents are pointing to Billups being involved in giving insider info on players missing games. They say he leaked Damian Lillard missing the rest of the season due to injury.
was he the coach when Dame was there? Or-
Yeah, I mean, when they got him,
Oh.
but it wasn't like a foregone conclusion that he was going to be out. Yeah.
Nobody that big would be involved. I know, but I don't even understand why Chauncey Billups would be involved, honestly. Because
Yeah,
like,
for the amount of money he won, and you got to think of like the splits and the operation cost of all this.
he's doing that when he could just like renegotiate his contract and probably be fine.
But what I feel like, so to me, I feel like we looking at it as an addiction and like, oh, he's doing it for the thrill of it. But what if he lost a lot of money gambling? and like this is his way. He could be in debt, honestly. You got a gambling addiction, no matter how much money you make.
Yeah. I have no evidence, but I know Otani's in on this. Okay, bro. Okay, chill
On Otani,
Chill.
bro.
Chill on
Otani
that.
is black Suburbans now too.
Kind of.
I mean, how they say with LeBron.
I would
with the black-
say any billionaire with some grit to him, kind of stay out their way a little bit.
Yeah. He's fine. He's chill. He's cool.